Hi everyone, we are here to do a coaster set. These are going to be a gift and I was told what colors to do, so those are the colors we're going to do. I seem to do a lot of blue things and my friends and family seem to love blue, but that's awesome because I have the colors. I'm using craft resin. It's a 1-to-1 resin, low viscosity, low bubbles, clear, perfect resin to use for something like this. I mixed up about, I would say 12 ounces of resin for this because I also have the coaster holder that I want to do while we do this. I divided it amongst my cups equally. There's 3 cups. So let's go ahead and get the colors mixed. First, I have from Octopus Fluids, I think it's pronounced Enzian, E-N-Z-I-A-N. I'm not sure. If you know, send me a voice message. And I'm gonna go ahead and add 15 drops because it is a lot of resin. And then we'll see what that looks like. This is, did I mention Octopus Fluids? If you're in the United States, you can get them from Laura's Art Corner. I do have a discount for Laura's Art Corner in my description of my videos if you do want to try these out. I'm trying not to stir like a crazy person, but you guys know I am a crazy person, so it's okay. Isn't that a beautiful color? Want to make sure it's all mixed in. All right, the next I am using Eye Candy Shiro White. And we're going to add a good bit of this because you really need a good bit of it for the crackle effect that we're going for. See that heaping amount? Maybe not as heaping. It's huge. Lots. All right, make sure you push it under the resin before you start stirring like a mad woman or mad person. Make sure with mica powder it's mixed in very well. If it's not, then you're going to get white clumps. And that's always disappointing when you unmold something and there's a big white clump. I'm stirring a little crazy for these cups. It's going right to the edge. I might dump it over. Gotta be careful. But the mica powder worries me. I've had clumps before and it's so disappointing. And I only have a couple days to get these done. I'm not even going to have a full cure on them before I drop them off. Usually you want to wait at least 21 days before you set anything on these coasters, even though the resin cures within, I think, 72 hours before you apply heat or anything like that. You want to make sure it's cured solid enough so it doesn't scratch too. Looks pretty good, right? Just making sure they're bubbles, not lumps. All right. And last, I am using my Octopus Fluids Onyx. Their home is like grays and blues, so I'm hoping that this will look nice with it. I'm gonna do 15 drops again. Right. Give that a good mix. These inks usually mix in very well. Just want to be double checking. I scrape the sides a lot because when you pour it out of a cup, you don't want it to pour over something and be streaky. This onyx has sort of a blue tint to it. I don't know if you could see that, which is why I chose it for this. All right, so in this effect that I'm doing, the crackle type effect, you want to put a transparent color down first. I am going to use this blue. I'm going to do the coaster holder last. Let's see, I'm gonna let it spread a second just so I can tell how evenly I poured these. As you see, they kind of go off to the side. And because of that, I'm gonna give some pushing, do a little pushing. It doesn't have to completely fill the mold, but I find to make it evener, or evener, you should push it around a little bit. Some of them I see that I did fill the mold, so maybe we need to fill the mold for all of them. We'll look and see how much is in after I do this little push around. I did have the resin setting for a bit while I was doing something else, so it did thicken a little. That one I think definitely needs a little bit more. All right, let's just, I'm gonna put a little bit more in some of these. Filling the bottoms really does help you make sure it's in evenly. All right, so it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's time for our white. And I've lollygagged long enough, I can feel it getting warm. All right, now I'm going to pour a little bit of the white. Just wiping the cup so I don't get drops in my color. Again, trying to do it as evenly as I can, but I am not an even person. I just, probably be easier if I just measured everything. Okay, so last, I am going to do the black. And I'm going to use this to fill the molds. A little, that looks good. All right, next I'm gonna do the holder, and it's basically the same sort of thing. I'm just looking to see if I need to do any more in the coasters before I go to that. But I think that's good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around the edge. I don't know if you could see me. I'm still dropping it in the middle, but I'm also going around the edge a little. Now I'm going to pick it up and just move it around a bit. And the reason that I'm doing that is I want the first layer to be even. So I'm just moving it a little. All right, then you want your white, and you're gonna do the same thing. Pour around the edge. And then move into the center. And you know what, I've already filled it. What are we gonna do? I have to get some black in there. All right, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Gonna risk it. Overfilling, we're risking overfilling. That's okay. We will see how it works out. Hopefully it won't go too far. I was afraid of that. I wasn't sure how much resin that took. We'll see how it comes out. All right, let's give everything a shot of heat just to get rid of any bubbles we might have. And I'm gonna keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then we'll be back when we're ready to unmold. All right, let's see how these came out. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so cool. Look at that. And these are so easy to make, and what a great gift. Now, this, that I wasn't sure how it would come out, but I will tell you, I love the way that looks, and it's through the mold. Oh, look at that. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Look at that. It came out gorgeous. It's perfect. Everything is perfect.